Hello everybody, this is my nth time trying to make this intro to this video. It is the first video in a project that I am going to name 2 cents. And what this is about is I just give my 2 cents or my opinion on things that I find relevant or interesting at the time. Um, it could be about something big, like some sort of like social drama, or it could be something that I just happen to find interesting that I happen to find while my, YouTube rabbit hole deep dive. Um, as of right now, I just making videos kind of like that. In the future, it could be we hold commentaries or we talk about things that people ask for. If somebody goes, "Hey, I heard about this thing here. Would you like to look into it?" I mean, I'll look into it and I'll give my little 2 cents on it, and then I'll probably ask for your 2 cents at the end. I don't think I'm gonna commit to anything at the moment as far as what I go over. That's also subject to change in the future. Who knows? I don't. This is the first video. We don't know. Somewhere. But the first thing that I want to talk about today that I found interesting was the Coffeezilla versus Andrew Tate. And now, I hadn't really. Well, no, that's not true. I've heard of Coffeezilla, and I definitely know who Andrew Tate is. Um, Not his biggest fan, but Coffeezilla. I watched his video on this after I heard about it from Phil DeFranco's web channel on Thursday, I think. I think it was Thursday. Friday? Maybe Friday. Um, and it's about how Andrew Tate, I guess, is starting his new type of cryptocurrency. And Coffeezilla is somebody who goes through, I guess, and has a reputation for, finding what these cryptocurrencies are, and he can kind of call them scams or not. Or, more than likely a scam. That's what it is. And on this, Coffeezilla, I watched the video. Coffeezilla seems like a really cool dude. I'm probably going to end up binge watching a lot of his videos because that's really interesting to me right now. Coffeezilla made the video about Andrew Tate's coin. I think he's calling his coin Daddy. Let that sink in. Daddy. Just Daddy. So you say, "Hey, I want to buy Daddy." That's so weird. That's so weird. For all the alpha male that Andrew Tate is, I don't know why he chose Daddy as his coin's name. It's very bizarre to me. Andrew Tate is a lot of very questionable things to me. But Coffeezilla made his content on this, and he went down like an entire thing saying, "Hey," at one point Andrew Tate was like, "Hey, I'm not into the whole cryptocurrency thing. It's not a thing." And then whenever Coffeezilla reflected back to that, Andrew Tate was like, "Nah, chill, bro, just joking. Just joking. This is not real." And I guess that's something that Andrew Tate's very good at, is deflecting and saying that he never agreed to something that he very much did. And he makes it sound very believable to the point where you usually, I guess a lot of people just don't like research, look back into it, and don't believe it. So that happened. Again, Coffeezilla made the video. Andrew Tate responded to this in the most loser way possible. It's just downright, what a loser. Coffeezilla sent him an email with a list full of questions. Says, "Hey, I got some questions about your coin. Here's this." And instead of responding to it and say, "Hey, I don't want to talk about this right now. Hey, I don't want to talk to you. I don't like these I don't like these questions and comments. Yada yada yada. I don't want you to talk about my stuff. I like no comment, basically, something like that." And instead of doing something like that, which I would find very reasonable, especially from a man as notorious as Andrew Tate, he leaked Coffeezilla's email. I want to say personal email. I could be wrong, but I think it was his personal email, and had a bunch of his followers reach out and call him a gay boy. Yeah, a gay boy. That's crazy. We're in 2024, and our insults that we're leaning back on is gay boy. Not only gay boy. What was it? It was I want to say he also called him an NDG or something to that tune. And what that stands for is nerd dork geek. Yeah, NDG. You heard that right. Nerd dork geek. As something offensive that you can call somebody, which is just completely bizarre that here as a grown man, as the alpha male, right? You are calling somebody a nerd, dork, and geek. And not only that, you have stooped so low that you have leaked the email and you have told your followers to not only email that person and call him a nerd, dork, geek, and gay or whatever, you have promoted it to the fact that you are going to purchase more of your own coin for your stock and increase its value or whatever, as long as they do that and they can submit proof that they emailed you or emailed him, sorry. That is wild. That is so degen. And maybe it's like that kind of fuck you money syndrome, because I feel like Andrew Tate just doesn't live in the real world anymore. He doesn't. He lives in his own little mental island where he can do whatever he wants, and I guess he doesn't think there's any consequences to his actual actions here in the real world. You know, as somebody who has been accused of, you know, human trafficking and made comments on those, and him and his brother, that's an entire another situation and debacle that we may or may not jump into at some point. The fact that you on your platform used it to basically dox another high profile YouTuber with calling him gay boy and nerd, dork, geek, that's insane. Why? I just want to know why. What was the thought process of this? What did you gain from this, other than, I guess, having your little army of whoever buys your coin to, I guess, promote that, to try and increase its value through you and them? And also, it's kind of gotten called out by Coffeezilla as a scam. These people are not going to profit. You yourself said at one point that you think that these crypto things, somebody's always going to lose. Because if you sell it, like let's say you buy the coin for $3 for a coin, then you sell it for $10, and then it drops back down to like $7, that person just lost an additional $3. Somebody's always going to lose. And you even said so, and this is a quote, I believe, I won't say quote because I'm really bad at quoting, but something to the tune of what Andrew said was he doesn't like cryptocurrencies because it's almost a skill. You have to, you know, how to get in early, and then it's all about pull the rug. So it's like you get in early, and then you're like, oh, I got to dip as fast as I can, and we make our profit. Which is kind of, I can kind of agree with this, right? It is kind of a skill. You know, you peek it, you see, you're like, oh, I think this has potential. Boom, I was right. It's like a skill in gambling, right? But you can, I guess, I would say it's more skill based than gambling, because you can actually, you know, look into this, make an educated guess on something, as opposed to, you know, roulette wheel. That was probably really bad for the mic. I'm sorry. Whistle. So while I agree with some of Andrew Tate's points on cryptocurrency in general, or the old points that he stated before I guess he made his own, I don't agree with what he is doing now to promote his coin and do with his coin. And I think that's something that we should talk about. And I think it's very sketchy, and you should not buy into this because of how he's acting. I wouldn't support somebody who acts like this in general. If your way of owning your company and doing things is to dox other YouTubers and famous people, that's not the right way. That's just not what I think. And I wouldn't support it, and I don't think other people should either. But hey, that's my 2 cents, and I would love to have yours. You can leave it down in the comments, write a message, Telegram, USPS, I don't know. As for the next video, I don't know. It could be tomorrow. It could be within the next few days. I kind of want to try and keep doing this. I have a lot to talk about. And hopefully as they go on, they're not quite as, you know, new and unrefined as this one's probably going to be. Like, I don't know if you see the fact that I'm holding my mic. I don't have a mic stand really for this. I do. It's over here and it like hangs down, but I want it to be nice and close so you could have like a good view and it doesn't feel like I'm yelling. Plus, I don't want you to hear like everything that goes on in my apartment. Gets kind of noisy over here. Got a kid and 2 dogs, so sometimes it's kind of noisy. But yeah, I guess with that, all that said, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Bye.